Hey, everybody, it's me, Mark Wiggins. Thanks for tuning in. Before we start the episode, I just wanted to share with you that I'm going to do a series on leadership dealing with the Boss Leader Institutes, another group that I speak with. And we do these lives, and I recorded this conversation about vision. So we're going to talk about vision. What is it? How do you have it? How do you communicate your vision to other people? I have 3.5 steps to do that. So listen to the show. Also, I want to start talking about my free chapter giveaway from my book, Success Does Not Need a Cosigner. All you have to do is go to my Instagram page, SpeakerMan87, click the link in the bio, and get your free chapter of my book. You do that, I would love for you to hear back from you. Check and like the page. Make sure you share and like the podcast with your friends, and I hope you enjoy the show. So as we always do, come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Off the bench on three. 1, 2, 3.
Are you ready?
Hey there, and welcome to Get Off the Bench, where we talk success, business, life, and how you can make your dreams into reality. Your coach is an international speaker, published author, business and speaking coach, known to his audiences as the Speaker Man. His dream is to move you from the bench to the starting lineup of life.
And here we are again. 47-yard try, his longest attempt of the game. He has business list.
Your man, this is your Kodak moment.
Hey, did you hear that? The game is about to start, and you need to get ready to get in the game.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Here's your coach, Mark Wiggins.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to bring it to you fast, and it's going to be quick. Y'all don't, anyway. All right, so we're talking about vision. We're talking about that thing that comes to you that sometimes appears like it's pulling a thought or process out of the ether. Like it didn't exist all of a sudden. You have something in your mind, someplace that you want to go, someplace you're trying to get to make something different and better than what it is right now. And so when you have that vision, it comes to you. Nate, I clearly remember having a vision where you wake up in the middle of the night and you're grasping for air. That right there, that thing is the vision. That is what you see. It's so crystal clear. It's like, and then you get it, and you have this vision. You got to go and now try to do something about it. But there's some things in between the and the do that things happen. Right? There it is. It's there in your mind. Number one, it sounds crazy as all get out. I got this vision. And they're like, oh, here we go. What number should I play? You got a vision? Tell me about it. Do you see fish? Was it some rain and some bread someday I'm going to wear? Do I need to play a number? That's what I want to know. But when you have this vision, you wake up with it with passion, and then all of a sudden, reality starts to sit in. It's like, how? Why? Who gonna follow? Is it solid? Does it make sense? Am I crazy? Last time I had a vision, all of that comes into play because the vision, it's not necessarily rational when you have it in your mind. It's clear as a bell. But I'm trying to talk to you. I have this phrase that says, my dreams are just as stupid as yours. I know people are like, don't say stupid. No, I'm telling you, sometimes your dreams are stupid, but they're yours. So now you got to make this thing be where it has to go. Right? You've got to take it when it has the vision, do the cookie store, the business, even wanting to speak. People are you crazy? Absolutely, I'm crazy, but that's what I needed to go do. So when you have the initial vision, you got to be able to then communicate it out, which is what you asked us to do tonight. How, on my level, is how to communicate your vision out to other people so they can follow along. If you're in a leadership position, if you are exhibiting boss-like behaviors, and you want to run things, you've got to be able to have a vision, manage the vision, engage others around you, and get going to where you're trying to go. But there are some things that you need to know. And as you know, I got the half points tonight. I got 3.5 things you need to do to help you share and communicate your vision. The number one thing is, y'all taking notes out there? The number one thing is start with the end in mind. When your vision pops, oh my God, I see me, da, da, da. Okay, get to the end of that thing. How are we going to get to the store? In my case, the cookie store. How do we get that thing up? We got to get to the end of this thing and then work it backwards. Because the vision really is the end of stuff. It's not the beginning of it. I can build a cookie store, but then what you going to do? No, that's not how it goes. You see the vision of this massive business, and it's so massive that you got to bring it back down. You got to start with the end in mind, the benefits of the vision. When you're gonna who's gonna come along with you? Who's gonna be a part of your team? Quick story: when I took over as the pole marker of the Dulles Leesburg chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated here in Dulles Leesburg, Virginia, I didn't know what I was doing. I got the short end on the straw. I felt like in a cartoon where everybody has a straw and everybody steps back and you're done behind, standing to the front. That's exactly what happened. That's how I got to be pole mark, Nate. But I had to take over the chapter, and I needed to get some things in mind. I had 3 things that I needed to do for our chapter. I had the vision to lay it all out. We needed to be more present in the community. We need to build strategic partnerships, and we need to increase brotherhood and bonding, and it takes action for a whole chapter to go and be better than what we were. It sounded good on paper. It looked good on my computer and the pie and the graph charts. But when I stood up to talk, I was like, I don't think they're gonna believe this. So you've got to be clear with the end in mind of what you want before you move on to the second step. Point 2, select your team carefully. Select your team carefully. Everybody, or if you're in Maryland, everybody can't be on the team. They're not going to buy into your vision. They're not going to see what you're talking about. They will tell you you're crazy, and they're going to say, yeah, we riding with you, and turn around and tell everybody else that he's crazy. You have to be careful of who you put on your team, because there's a reason that they're on the team. They're going to have to handle the components of things that you may not be able to do well. Let's be clear. You cannot do it all. In your vision, your dreams, you did it all. You were it. Unfortunately, when you wake up, you cannot do them all. I'm gonna just help you with that right now. Someone needs some help right now. Someone in the back can hear me right now. You cannot do them all. As a boss leader, your best trait and attribute is to recognize that you cannot do it all well, and nor should you. But you got to put a team around you that's going to be able to have vision-like mentality as well. They see things that you know. I say this at the job sometimes. A person who's a visionary sees things that aren't there, brings them to life, and then tries to execute them out to make them come true. That's what happens when you're a visionary leader and we're trying to create and communicate this out. You got to have all the planning together before you share with the team, but not all the way together, because that's what the team is for, to help fill the gaps, right? Which brings to the third step. I just said it. Share the vision with the team and let them fill in the gaps. Let them step in and say, well, I can do this, or I see I can support you on that. Someone's leading a girls' youth organization and never led one before. She's got to surround herself with team to help do it. She cannot manage all of that. You cannot manage. You got to have and be able to share that vision as best you can with people who are around you, who support what you're doing and what you're going to be about. That is crucial. You don't have the right team around you, you can forget trying to get off the bench, doggone it. You're not even going to be in the game. Not at all. And so here's the thing about vision. And when you get your vision, and they spoke to it a little bit earlier, you're going to have to hold on to your vision. People are going to try to shake you off your position. They're going to try to tell you that you're crazy. They're going to not support you. They're going to do all these things. But you need to hold tight to your vision, because it was given to you at the specific time, at the specific reason, for a specific job. Somebody should be shouting right about now, because you're sitting here watching Boss Leader and you have a vision and you being washed around here and there and yon because someone had a better idea than what you did. No, your idea is the best. You're the leader. Hold to that vision. Let me give you the point 5. While you're holding tight to your vision, I'm going to need you to be flexible. Be flexible with the process. Don't be rigid. Don't be rigid with the process, because it will kill you and your dream, make you doubt yourself, make you want to go off another direction, make you get in the corner, feel the position, because you're not flexible with what has to happen by your team, who does things differently than you, but they have the direction of where they want to go because you set the vision. Now you got to let people do their job. You drive the train. Not push it, not pull it, not get along like a skateboard. You drive this doggone thing and let people come alongside you and help you where you want to go. You have to be flexible, because guess what? I'll give you a quick story. I started at my job. I had an idea that I wanted to private label a product. I had a private label of products. I ran and did all the research and this, that, and the other, but I had a manager who did not believe in the kid's dream. She didn't believe that we should be doing any of this. No, it's not a good idea. Yes, it is. I'm the boss. It's not a good idea. So I did everything Nate. I got it all the way up, delivered the product to the store, and it was ready for reorder. That joint happened 2 times on reorder and fell by the wayside. because my team member didn't believe in my vision. Fast forward, I get a whole nother manager. She understands the vision. She had started putting stuff back on product, and I didn't even know it because she heard what the vision was for her before she even got there. When she got there, she said, Mark said he wanted private product. Let's go ahead and get it done. And I was like, when did we start putting labels back on stuff? Mark, about a year ago. That's what happens when you're a leader. You don't pay attention to nothing else that happens. You focus. But the vision and the dream was laid out. You must be flexible with the process so you can get things done. I'm not doing it. She's doing it her way. But the end result is my vision for private label merch happens. So our points again before I step off. Number 1, start with the end in mind. 2, select your team. 3, share the vision with the team. And the point 5, be flexible with the process.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode on vision as I work with the Boss Leadership Institute and do things on leadership, vision, and other topics I'm going to share with you here on the podcast. Be sure to like, share, and push us out there. Find us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Music, and let everybody know. Again, don't miss my free offer for a chapter of my book, Success Does Not Need a Co-Signer. All you need to do is go to my Instagram page, SpeakerMan87, find the link in the bio, click on it, and get your free chapter. Want to make sure you get motivated as we start you off on your way. All right, that's all I got for you right now. And remember, if you can reach your dreams with a stepladder, then they're probably too low. I'm out.
Thank you for listening to Off the Bench with your coach, Mark Wiggins. Be sure to like, comment, and share this podcast. And follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at SpeakerMan87. And be sure to use the hashtag #GetOffTheBench to let Mark know you're listening. When it comes to success, only you can give yourself the permission you need to have the success you desire. Now get off the bench and get in the game.